Hey guys, in today's episode of Karate Nerd Insider, I want to talk about power. See, there are two main forms of power in karate. We have absolute power, which is the only form of power that most people use, meaning you try to go all in on everything you do. And that's fine if you're on offense, but when you're on defense, you want relative power. You don't want to use more power than necessary. And this is a basic key principle when it comes to economy of motion. But it's tricky because we can't really practice that easily on our own. So here's a great exercise that I learned in Hong Kong from a Wing Chun master to practice the concept of relative power, of adapting to your enemy or your opponent's strength and weakness. It looks like this. And Oliver, he's never done this before, so it's going to be a first for him too. So here's what you do. You start by holding your arms like this, all right? This is your guard. Now from here, we're just going to work one arm, so you can just let the other relax. From here, your job is to practice relative power, meaning you're not trying to fight me, but you're going with the flow, with my power. Just like you don't want to fight nature, but go with nature. So, if I now push down from here, you absorb my energy. You allow me to push, but not more than necessary, right? You don't just shoot your arm back. You go relative to my power. So if I push hard, then, yes, exactly. If I let go, you come with me, exactly like you're doing. If I let go a lot, yes, you follow, right? Your job is to maintain this connection by constantly adapting to my pressure. So it requires a lot of good self-awareness and trying to feel. It's almost like I'm bouncing a basketball, right? Because he adapts, his fist forms according to how much pressure I add or remove. So, this way. I'm constantly playing with adding or removing. Just playing with the pressure. If I let go altogether, his arm should just fly out, right? Because nothing is holding it back anymore. Let's try on the other hand. Same thing. And it's harder than it looks. So starting from here, I add a little bit of pressure. You just try to sense that. Kinesthetic awareness. I let go, you follow. I push down. If I push more, you absorb that. If I stop, nothing happens. Equilibrium, status quo. Yes, so there's never a disconnect, right? So it's harder than it looks. And then finally, we try both hands. And this is where it gets tricky because now I can change, right? I can have a little bit of pressure here, more pressure, nothing, and so on. So I can start by synchronizing both arms. So I add a lot or a little. And it might actually be easier. Now I'm going to switch it up. If you close your eyes, because then you can just feel the pressure. Yes, and don't push. Ah, yes, good. There is no resistance going on. We're working in unison. The idea is that you're almost becoming one with your opponent. You want to use my energy and save yours. Yes. Ah, good. Okay. And then we can, now that we understand how this works in isolation, we can of course apply this to different types of scenarios. Let's say we do a fighting inspired one because Oliver likes to fight. So you'll be in a fighting stance, right? And now from here, you're practicing punching. Just show me two punches, a jab and a cross, right? So what I can do is I can add my hands to these. And we work kind of the same way. If he wants to punch out, he can do that if I let him. He just tries to adapt to how much pressure I add. So we can do, for example, just this exercise, just 10 seconds. And then we switch it up. I grab his hands, and now we move to absolute power. So you try to punch as hard as you can. Go, 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 go. I hold. Go, go. Boo, boo, boo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. And now just relative power. Just try to relax and just feel my pressure. No more power than necessary. Exactly. Conserve your energy. Save it for now. Absolute power. Go, 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 go. And relax. Whew. That was hard for me too. He's strong. So the idea is that you need to be able to find the interplay between absolute power and relative power. You can't just go all in all the time, and you can't just try to be relative at all times. You need to find the balance between both, because each type of power has its own scenario or timing when you need to apply it, right? And that's it for today. I hope this Wing Chun Kung Fu exercise can help you improve your karate. Because after all, the roots of old school karate came from China. Train hard, good luck, and have fun. Suck!